Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my loyal, amazing 71 subscribers to the Krakens Lair Comics. This is Daniel, Krakens Lair Comics. We're going to go deeper into the Kraken's Lair. I've been told or asked by people to shoot the video this way so that, I don't know, it fills the computer screen or the way that your phone shows this. But I've found when I'm trying to show comic books, there's just too much extra stuff on the side where you want to see the comic books. You don't want to see my floor or stuff like that. You want to see the comic books. So I'm sorry, Chance acting demo. Chance Bartels, my good friend. I am going to flip the screen. And I'm sorry, but that's what I'm going to do. Now, today's video, I'm going to get old school. A live unboxing. Haven't done one of these in a while, but I also got a bunch of other stuff to show. I've been showing videos about books back from PGX, spec books. But I was like, you know what? Let's show some new acquisitions. And as you can see, not the Harry Potter books or the knife. I've got some stuff to show. So we're going to do this now. I'm flipping the screen. I guess for some of you people, this is now awful and horrible. But this is, it's my world. I'm doing it. So, like I said, this video is going to cover a lot of different comics. Some are spec books. Some are stuff I like. It's just new acquisitions. And we're going to get into this together. Now, I referenced my good buddy Chance Bartels from the nostalgic Pod Blast. Chance acting demo. I've always liked monsters. From I don't know. I'm 5 years old. I love monsters. So when I get monster books, he actually calls them Danny books. So I just got this. Strange Tales. Sorry about the glare. Came out 1960. Strange Tales number 80. I love this stuff. Gargantus, the thing that walks like a man. And I like how his hand is coming out through the water and there's the boats, and I love this stuff. This sort of era of Marvel is kind of disappearing, There's not many people that really like that pre-superhero monster genre. So I buy these because I personally love them. Not because, it's a spec book is going to make me money. But who knows? I mean, Groot, Tales that Astonish, nobody saw that coming. So maybe Gargantus might, see the light of day. So that's one book. I've been telling everybody on my channel, Green Goblin's coming, Green Goblin's coming, Green Goblin's coming. Obviously with the newest trailer, the No Way Home, the multiverse and stuff, we're getting a taste of it, but it's just a taste. So I'm telling you, these early Green Goblin issues, it's the time. This is pretty nice. There's a little bit of fading. I'm really not going to get into prices and stuff. $130 I paid for this. Another great book that I've just acquired. Very early Green Goblin appearance. I love this cover. This is a pretty nice copy. I mean, it's not a 9.8, and I've mentioned before, I find it sort of tedious watching channels where it's like, oh, dude, this is gonna be a 9.8. It's gonna be a 9.8. It comes back a 9.6. They're like, oh, rawr. Low grade is better than no grade. And certainly, like, the lower grade books are more affordable to other collectors when you get to the point where you might want to sell a book in your collection, because there's not many collectors out there that are like, oh yeah, 10 grand, got it, here you go. So I look for books that there's minimal damage. I mean, the air quote damage, it's age. So there's no hunks missing out. It's not a facsimile cover. There are, of course, spine ticks, some creases, but it presents very nice. It's a very early Green Goblin appearance. And I watch multiple auctions of books. I don't just like buy the first one I see. I think I showed this, but I'll show it again. Dr. Octopus. I got this for $300, not the $325. I'm pretty sure I showed this, but I'll show it again. Like, Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, like, it's a really good time to pick these issues up. This is my second copy. I've shown this in videos before. Adam Warlock. There's a lot of just sort of rumor mill. I'd love to see it happen. Obviously, in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, at the end, they showed this cocoon thing. But nothing's happened. There's no rumors like Adam Warlock's coming. So I think you still really have time to pick up this issue. So I picked up a second one, so I can sell one and still have one in my collection. If you don't have this, I urge you that this is probably the time to pick this up when no one's talking about it. Everyone's focused on oh, Venom, because the second Venom trailer's hit, or Master of Kung Fu, because that movie is in the theaters. You got to find those times when nobody's really looking at it to find a deal. So I picked up a second copy of this. Beta Ray Bill. Forgive me. It was one of the Thor movies, and on the Citadel, there was carvings of faces. I think one was Thanos. One was Beta Ray Bill. I'm pretty confident that at some point, Beta Ray Bill is going to show up in the MCU. Don't know when. I mean, it could be 10 years from now. But this is, once again, it's a good book. It's not, it's not $10,000. High condition, couple $100. I urge you to add this to your collection. I went on a day trip with my wife. Found a little local comic shop. And this is how you do it, people. Wanted $25 for this. It's, forgive me, it's either the second or third appearance of Autumna, which, Fantastic Four come in the MCU. That's attached to Namor, Prince of Atlantis. This is a major foe of his. So early appearances of Autumna. Once again, it's not on anybody's radar right now. So now's the time to get it. My overall point was there was some decent stuff. Got that. Anyway, hold that. Daredevil number 11. And you'll notice there's no price on this. Daredevil 13. Once again, Submariner, Avengers 40, $22. I've got another copy of this. Inhumans number 1, $18. I love vampires. I love monsters. There's a Baron Blood, Invaders number 9. They wanted $10. So that's 10. Plus 20, that's 30. That's 50. No price. No price. No price. That's $75. What I really wanted was this one. First appearance of Stiltman, Daredevil number 8. I don't have Daredevil 1. I don't have Daredevil 7. But I'm like, first appearance is Stiltman. And I know it sounds silly, but you never know what characters might end up being used in the movies and the TV shows. And then everyone's going to be like, oh, dude, Daredevil 8, first appearance is Stiltman. I need that. So I think the whole lot, I was talking to the guy and he's looking up on Go Collect. I was like, look, dude, these are all $20, $30 books. So it's he just bundle deal the whole thing. I want to say $160. Now this alone is worth $160. So I got that. I got that. I got that. I got that. Khazar, who knows? I got that. I got that. I got that. I got that. All for $160. I can deal with that. Another new acquisition. Once again, you gotta buy books when nobody's really talking about them. This, if you don't know, is the first appearance of Swamp Thing in comic book form. The very first appearance of Swamp Thing was in Savage Tales number 1, which was done in magazine format as black and white. It's not ghastly expensive, but in a decent condition, you're a couple $100, the $300, $500 range. But this is the first appearance of Man-Thing in the comic book size. I urge everybody to get this. You can see, I don't know where I bought it, Canada, Australia, 20 shekels. It wasn't stupid expensive. Yes, there is some damage, but I have it in my collection. I think this is my third copy because, once again, I love monsters. I believe in monsters. If you don't have this, it might be something to pick up. Now we're do some live unboxings. Hopefully this will not be difficult. I mean, I like when people package and protect my new acquisitions. I don't even know what this is. I've had a couple of books just like laying around that I've not gotten to. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's nothing major. People, use blue painter tape. This packing tape, it makes it really difficult to get your comics out of your packaging. And it's great that you have gone the extra mile. Oh. And no bag and board. Well, a board. Thanks, seller. This is actually a Chance Bartel's Nostalgic Podblast spec book where he's thinking like early appearances of Hulk versus Thing are gonna be a thing. No pun intended. Fantastic Four coming to the MCU. If the Thing is finally done correctly, I mean, these are just iconic fights. So he's like, dude, just pick this up. And I off the top of my head, I mean, it was definitely less than $20 that I got this for. But, you know, I listen to the advice of people that I trust. And I was like, yeah, man, you know, $20, early Thing versus Hulk. And I mean, this does suck. Like, really, like, dude, you couldn't even, like, a bag. Thankfully, I have other bags. And here we go. Like, new comic collectors. Like, look at this. If I line up this over here, the comic extends past the backing board, which could cause damage. So I need a new backing board. I need a new bag for that. Like I said, not like really expensive. So not a big deal. I mean, it's been amazing to me. Like sometimes like where I've like significant money on a comic book. And it's like, really? Like, you're going to ship it this way? Like, hope the mailman doesn't suck. And the $500 I've spent on this comic book, you're just going to like, cross your fingers and hope that it gets to me okay. Like this is done much better. I'm not going to, I mean, they did all this. It's also an additional cardboard, which like cardboard. Where the book cannot get bent, where if the mailman sucks, he can't just like fold it in half and put it into my mailbox. I don't even know what this is. And I still don't know what it is because they put backing board. So maybe I could take one of these for that giant size Superstars Fantastic Four. And yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, they threw in a free something. They threw in a little free something. Anthony Butler has asked me to do a Submariner video, and it's taking me longer than I thought to actually be able to do it. But I bought this because apparently, like, this is the issue where Black Panther of Wakanda swears like a death vengeance against Prince Namor because Prince Namor, like, I don't know, like floods Wakanda. You see it's like 425. But if I believe in this book, I think this is something to think about getting. Once again, if your cost investment is low, if it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. It's probably a great read, great artwork, great story. For a low investment, who cares? But if in Black Panther, the next movie, and like Namor and this grudge match between Wakanda and Atlantis becomes a thing, you'd be like, well, why didn't I get that when it was stupid, low, expensive? Let me see. You know, it's late side Krakens Lair. See, boom. I think I might be able to get that in there. Think I can. You know, I love comics. I mean, it's fun to speculate on what might hit. It's certainly nice to see books that I bought for, it doesn't matter, $100 that are now worth 1,000, or a comic book I bought for 1,000 that's now worth 4. But ultimately, I love the stories. I love the heroes. And look, that fits like really nice. Boom. Okay. We've got a couple more unboxings. Like I said, I mean, this is probably like my best video ever. But I hadn't done a live unboxing in a while. And I thought this was like more like closer to the roots of the spirit of the Krakens Lair comics, where, you know, we look at comics and enjoy them and talk about them, and once again, like maybe some advice about something that's worth picking up before it's ghastly expensive. Oh, there we go. I did a video of my Conan the Barbarian run, and while I was doing it, I just realized, like, randomly, from Conan number 1 to like Conan number 25, I was missing this. Number 13. Once again, paid very little for it, but I was like, I want to complete my run. And I love Barry Smith. And I love Conan. So just rewatching the video that I made on the Conan the Barbarian run, I was like, I need to pick this up. Now, wow, we've got a box. We'll say the box. We got a very well packaged gold envelope. I mean, I'll show you this, you know. There's no creative editing going on here, you know. Yeah, so it's out of the thing. They included some sort of note I will look at later. I've referenced before, is like when I urge my viewers that, you know, hey man, this is a comic you might want to, you know, invest in, pull the trigger on. It's because I'm looking at them. Oh, see, now this sucks. Very well packaged, but now it's in this. No backing board. So you see how flimsy that is? So I have to be like really, really, really careful opening this. I don't know why people do this. It's like, dude, if you're selling a comic book, you put in a backing board in a bag. It's not that expensive. Because now I gotta be like really stupid careful. back to that Conan video where I had like issue 1 through 25. Wow. Wow. Careful. Wow. Interesting. This is actually in a backing board, but this might be the thinnest backing board I've ever in my life. So I picked up this number 11. I'm going to immediately put this better backing board in this comic. So yeah, I was doing my Conan video and noticed like books that I was missing. Not key issues, but I was like, I might as well like complete the run and have that. I need like, I don't know, like some sort of music or something going on. I mean, I know other people like they they just edit this shit out, like where it's like but I don't know. I think it's sort of fun, like raw like this, where you can get the whole experience. Like I'm trying to get this out of this box, and it's like glued and stuff. But this is like what we go through as like comic book collectors. Like stuff that's not packaged well, stuff that's packaged like too well. That's almost impossible to get into. Or like here, like where there's like books that I have purchased that I sat on. Oh, damn! This is the peanut scenario. This is the peanut scenario. All right. I got that out without making too much of a mess. But now, once again, I mean, it's great that it is well packaged. And I will say again, like, we got to be careful opening up our new books because we get excited. We want to see it, or we want to see, if it's a graded book, like, how did it come back graded? But you don't want to be the one responsible for damaging your own book. And as we know, it's like too much pressure, you put a bend or something, roll the spine, you have now, wow, see, this stuff with glue like really sucks. But all right, we're there. We got it out. And once again, it's double backed. So I still have to go deeper into the krakens lair. Now, I can tell this has a certificate of authenticity that this is a Lady Death comic. I've been buying these. I love Lady Death. But they've been doing these homage covers. Obviously, that is an homage cover to the Mighty Thor and Journey into Mystery 83. I mean, they've got homage like, Tomb of Dracula 1 and Ms. Marvel 1. And I like the character. I've been buying these books just because I love them. So, like I said, it's not always about like speculation or like, oh, I want to make a bunch of money on this book or whatever. Buy what you love. Buy what makes you happy. I know this video, like, it wasn't like, a solid theme. It was, here's some unboxings. Here's some new books I've acquired. And hopefully this illustrates is like, enjoy comics. Enjoy comic book collecting. Buy what you love. Buy what makes you happy. Don't let other people, you know, barrel over you on like, oh, I think that's stupid that you bought that book, or why would you buy a book in that condition, or why would you use this or that grading company, or whatever. Why would you buy a book that's not a 9.8? I mean, collect what you love. That's what it's about. It's supposed to be fun. So once again, to my 71 loyal subscribers, thank you for watching the Krakens Lair comics. Enjoy comics. Enjoy comic book collecting. And I will see you next video.